Hi friends, Mindy here. I have a different sort of video for you today. I'm going to be working in this little junk journal that I created the other day. I will link that video down below if you want to see how this came together. But what I thought I would do is I'm going to set my timer for about 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, and I'm just going to create kind of intuitively and just kind of push myself to do something, just spend a few minutes every day doing this, just create something. And it's basically going to be just with things that are kind of sitting around on my desk, bits and pieces, leftovers, in the kind of spirit of this being a junk journal. So the first thing that I'm going to do is actually tear out of this book that my friend Anne Marie sent me. It's just score paper. I think this one is Beethoven. It's amazing. And I'm going to just I just tore out a little corner and I'm going to glue that down. Originally, I thought I was going to work on the left side of this page, but I decided I was going to work on this craft side. And so what you're going to see is just everything that I'm kind of doing. I didn't edit anything out in terms of like my process or anything. So some of the things I like how it turned out, and some things I didn't like how it turned out, but that's just kind of the process. It's really about more just kind of getting in the kind of creative mode and, learning what you like and what you don't like. And I've done mixed media work and art journaling and that kind of stuff for a long time. I got away from it. And so I want to kind of get back to it, but also this is a really good practice to just kind of make decisions quickly instead of kind of just spending so much time kind of poring over every decision, just kind of deciding what you want to do and then kind of making it work. So sometimes I end up creating problems for myself that I have to fix, and then other times I like what I did. Sometimes I don't like what I did. Some are going to turn out better than others, but I just thought it would be fun to kind of take you along for the ride here. So I'm just kind of collaging down some pieces here. I glued down that music paper, and then I glued down this ephemera piece. I'm pulling out some washi tape now, and that ephemera piece is actually a leftover from a By the Well for God kit from quite a while ago. I just have a few little bits and pieces that I have kind of stored, and I'm really just trying to use up my things. And so a junk journal like this is a really good way to do that. And so I'll be using this journal for lots of different things, just to create in, to collage in, but also I might put quotes in it or song lyrics, or it's just kind of, free for whatever comes to mind, just whatever kind of comes out of the moment. And then it just kind of gets your creative juices kind of flowing, and it's just a lot of fun. And then it's not a huge time commitment either. You set yourself a time to work, and so when that time is up, I haven't decided if I'm going to be like hard and fast about that, but I think I actually did this in less time than what I had intended, so that was fine. So you've seen me glue down a couple other little ephemera pieces and some washi tape, and I actually used glue on the back of that washi tape. And the reason I did that is because washi tape just, it's a lot of fun to use, but it's not the most permanent thing. So whenever I want to really make sure it's kind of collaged down in this way, I just add some glue behind it. And then I went ahead and dry brushed. This is a golden color. I can't remember, ultramarine, I think. Anyway, this purple color. And I just kind of dry brushed some of that on there. And I didn't really like how that looked, but I'm going to live with it. I didn't really have a lot of time to overthink it, I guess. And so I put some splatters on there, and that kind of helped. They're hard to see on camera. And now I'm getting out some Posca pens. These are just acrylic markers, basically. They're water-based, not alcohol-based like the Sharpie ones are. Excuse me. And so I'm just going to do some art marks and some doodling. And here I thought I was going to add some more washi tape of that. It's music pattern, and I didn't like that, so I just pulled that back up. And I pulled out a purple and a black, and I also have a white one of these Posca paint pens. And so I'm just using those to kind of going to just create some marks and add some interest, and do some doodling. That's one of the fun things that I like to do in mixed media work, is kind of all of the pen work. It's really, I don't know, it's just kind of, you can just kind of let your mind go and just focus on repeating patterns or just doodling. I don't know why that I really like that aspect of working in mixed media, but the pen work is one of those things that I really like to do. I used to do a lot of Zentangling, if you know what that is. It's just something that is just a lot of fun to me. I added some white up here on this this music paper, but you really couldn't see it, so I just kind of left it. And then I'm adding some doodles to my ephemera pieces here, just kind of making them also sort of run off onto the page behind. That way it just kind of pulls everything in as being one kind of cohesive thing. Just making some doodly marks around everywhere. And again, if you're adding them, if you layer them across two parts, so like where the craft paper is and where the music paper is, my doodles extend across that, and it just kind of ties everything together more. And I realized that this style is really maybe not everyone's cup of tea. This is just a mixed media art journal, junk journal. It's just a fun way to just be creative. And so it also takes a lot of the pressure. It's no pressure. So it's just paper, and I literally created this this little journal out of like junk mail and things that you would normally throw away. So there's no pressure here to create masterpiece work of art or whatever. It's just time being creative, using my supplies, and seeing what I can come up with in a short period of time. Because sometimes I find myself really overthinking things. I don't know, maybe you do that too. And so this kind of really just forces yourself to do the next thing and just to keep moving. If you don't like something, just figure out how to fix it and just keep moving. So I used my Dymo label maker here just to kind of create some words that I can use for a focal point. And I just typed out Hope Blooms, and I actually cut it apart because I knew it wasn't going to fit, because this is a little tiny journal. So it's like pocket size. I don't really know. I didn't actually measure it, so I don't know what size it actually is, but it's tiny. So I'm just using now my purple Posca, and I'm just going to go around those words just to try and kind of help them pop off the page. And then I'll also go back through with my white marker and do the same thing as well, just to add some little doodles around the outside, and that just really will help bring some focus to that area. And then I went back over and added some doodles back up in that top right corner, and I went through with some purple as well. I had put little dots inside those kind of scallops, and I decided I was going to change those to little tiny hearts. So again, it's really hard to see. I probably should have zoomed in on what I was doing, but just making little art marks along the page. So I just thought I would share this kind of process today. If you liked this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. That just helps other people find my channel. And if this is something that you're interested in seeing more of, I'm going to be working in this little journal quite a bit. So if seeing this process is something that you would like to see more of, just let me know in the comments below, and I will turn on my camera and film some more as I'm working through some of the pages in this little journal. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate it if you do that. You can turn on the notification bell. That will just notify you when I have other videos that go live. And here I'm just kind of finishing up, doing some finishing touches with some art marks and some scribbly things. Nothing really too major or mind-blowing. So here are some close-up shots so you can see a little bit more of what I actually did with this page. But again, until next time, bye friends.